Okay, this video is going to be on, well, I'm looking for some advice. I got a couple of questions. I'm here in part of my hayfield, and I've seen on a couple of people's channels of taking tractor tires, turn them inside out to make feeders out of them for feeding chop, corn, hay, whatever, yada yada. And what I would like to know is how do you do it? How do you turn them inside out? I seen one on, I think it was cow camps. Yeah, it was, because he was feeding heifers or something. Anyways, but it looked like the sidewalls was cut out of it. I don't know if it was on one side or both sides, but I could tell the tire was turned inside out. And I got 4 or 5 laying around here that, you know, they're not doing nothing but taking up space and for me to hit it with the mower. So I figure, being I'm going to chop corn this year, that's what I'm going to feed. See, I'm not doing a whole lot of corn this year because, well, for starters, bought a chopper, and the guy said that, you know, he just put a 1,000 spine PTO shaft on it. Well, come to find out, it's a 1,000 PTO gearbox, so it's going to cost me like $2,500 to have my tractor converted to 540 and 1,000 PTO. So I talked to a guy, and he said that the 540 would run the chopper, even though it is 1,000, but it's not going to blow the chop out the spout maybe a couple feet. So that's another question I have for y'all, is if there's anybody out there that's ever done it that way, because I'm only going to do 3 or 4 acres. I'm mainly doing the chop to feed calves to put extra weight on until sale date. So if anybody knows anything about that, please let me know. And one more question. Let's see here. These right here. Can anybody tell me what this is? I've had people say it's a buttercup. I've never seen buttercup look like that. I could be wrong. Let me get you a good plant here. And somebody said it was Chinese clover. But one thing I do know is cows will not eat it. And it's really starting to take over. As you can see, it's probably a foot tall here. Don't have much of a root base. Got a small tap root there. Wait a minute. Gracious. Yeah, I believe that's a tap root. Part of it anyways, yeah. You can see that. But that's just what it is. It's 2, 4, 5 petals on the gold yellow leaf, and it is a bunch on the green. Let's try to count them here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're kind of split. These here kind of resemble a mosquito plant, the citronella plant leaves, which I'm not saying that's what it is, but that's what that reminds me of in a sense. So if anybody knows what these are, how to get rid of them, please let me know. Like I said, cows, they do not eat them. I got a field in the bottom that is absolutely littered with it, and they won't even meal through the pasture that has it. They do not like them, and somebody said that it was poisonous to them. Yada yada yada. I really don't know. I'd like to find out. I've tried to research it, and some stuff I've looked at, it kind of looks like it, but it really don't. And so, you know, I even took some up to a friend of mine that was in biology, more or less has their master's, and they wasn't really sure, and they looked it up a little bit and couldn't come up with nothing. And so anyways, those are the questions. So anyways, I guess that'll be it. And I don't know if I've said this before, but I will do the review on the John Deere 2555. I would do it right now, but it's so frazzling windy that you couldn't hear me, and the lighting in the barn's not the greatest, and I'd like to get it out where you can actually see it in the light a little better. But I'll get it. So comment, subscribe, thumbs up, thumbs down, all that YouTube stuff that you can do. I guess I'll just wrap it up here. So any advice, answers to my questions will be greatly appreciated. So thanks again.